Hola, humans. Welcome to the second episode of Once Upon an Illustration. Today, we're reading Cat and Mouse in Partnership. Now, let's get to the story. Once upon a time, a cat made friends with a mouse. Their friendship got so strong and so close that the cat asked the mouse if they would like to live together. The mouse agreed. As winter approached, the cat suggests to the mouse that they get provisions so that they can last through the season, and points out the fact that both cannot move freely in the winter, and the mouse might get caught in a trap if he tries to forage for food by himself. The mouse once again agrees with the cat, and they buy a pot of fat together. Now, the question of where the pot of fat will go comes up, because it won't fit in the little hole in the wall that they live in now. So, they come up with the idea that the best place to stash the fat is in a church, under the logic that no one would steal from a church. So, they set the pot of fat underneath the church's altar, and they promise to each other to save it for when they run out of food at home, and only use it for the last resort. But it wasn't long until the cat had a great yearning for it. So it was time for the cat to tell the mouse a lie. The cat tells the mouse that her cousin just had babies and asked her to be grandmother, and she has to hold the newborn at the christening. So she asks the mouse to let her go and take care of the house while she's gone. The mouse tells the cat, of course she can go, but if there's any good food there, bring some back. The cat leaves the house, but she didn't even have a cousin, much less was she asked to be a godmother. But feeling proud of her lie, she heads to the church. After the cat finally gets to the church, she makes a beeline for the altar and begins to lick off the top of the pot of fat. And when she finally had her fill, she stopped, climbed to the top of the church, stretched, and fell asleep on the roof in the sunlight, licking her lips every time she thought of that fat. The cat did not return home until the evening, but the mouse greets her when she comes strolling in and asks how the day went. She replies coolly, says it went well, and the name of the baby was Top Off. The mouse is shocked at the strange name, but the cat ultimately waves it off, and they go about their night. Not too long after that day, the cat got another craving, so she went to the mouse, and I guess she was so happy with the lie she told before, she just said the same thing. The mouse agrees again, without hesitation, and the cat was off. The cat was so pleased with having the fat all to herself that she went and finished off half of the pot. When the cat came home, the mouse asked what the child's name was this time. She replied, "Half done." The mouse was baffled by this ridiculous response. How could that even be a name? The cat shrugs off the question. A few more days pass, and the cat's mouth starts to water at the thought of the half-full pot. So guess what? It's time to be a godmother again. And at this point, the mouse is a tad suspicious, but he still tells the cat to go. As the mouse cleans up their house, the cat is finishing off the last of their provisions. Feeling at peace that the pot is done, the cat takes a nap and does not decide to go home until night. When the cat finally does go home, the mouse asks what the third kid is named. The cat says that they named the baby All Gone. The mouse once again is amazed by the strange name, thinking something suspicious is going on, but leaves it alone because he cannot figure it out. After that day, the cat was never again chosen to be godmother, and more or less just stayed at home with the mouse. But it eventually became the dead of winter, and what they were afraid of most came. They ran out of food. But good thing they had that big pot of fat, the mouse thought. So he went to the cat and told her he thinks it's time for them to use the fat that they stored in the church. The cat agrees, so they go on a journey to get their stash. As they get to the altar, they find the pot, but it's completely empty. And when the mouse sees this, everything clicks for him. Top off? Half done? All gone? Those aren't children. You are eating the fat. The cat interrupts the mouse. Hold your tongue. If you speak more, I'll eat you too. The mouse opens his mouth one last time, and boom, he's gone before he can utter a word. And the cat leaves the church with a full belly once again. And that, my friends, is just the way it is. The end. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you'd like to take a better look at the image I made, check out my Instagram. I also have other little fun things there, so if you want to go there, that'd be awesome. I am Trudell the Comic God on all social platforms, and I recently started, but I want y'all to follow me on this journey. So please follow, like, and do all that jazz. Y'all know what to do. You've been on here for a long time. So I hope you guys have a great day. Alright? Peace.